By the way, I know the _Mersh account on YouTube is really funny.
Today,
okay, this is it. This is okay. I want to do another little quick psychological sad breakdown. I make another prediction in the world of Aaron Imholt. Holy shit. This is one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen somebody admit. Like in a video or on a live stream. But this one's rough. Strap in for this, kids.
It was kind of a weird day because I really enjoyed the show we did. We had some technical difficulties with Zoom. Johnny will be back tomorrow. But we did a really good show. Like, it was a really fun show. It went really smooth. But yeah, it was just one of those days where the money wasn't there. We came up like $140 short. And then I put something on Toe Boys. I'm like, guys, we got our ass kicked 3 times in the last week. That kind of sucks, especially as we're just getting back into the positive. And somebody showed up with $100, and I thought that was really cool of them. So thank you very much. Awesome. I appreciate it. But so then I was kind of bummed after the show. And I just...
Even after your $100, he was bummed.
Started looking. I'm like, well, let's see what we've got there. Got out there in the sales and marketing world. Let's just check it out.
You were looking for a job. Let's not spin it, Aaron. So Aaron's like, just to fuck around. Just as, you know what? So I started checking job applications, like as a goof. I started signing up for DoorDash, like as a goof. I thought it'd be a funny goof to like pick up people's food and then be like, surprise, I'm making content. No, it's okay. It's all right, buddy. We're looking for a job. Dude, if you thought, look, I want to play this. It's so great because everyone's doing election shit, and this happened like around the election, so it's going to get overlooked. I'm not letting this go. This needs to be covered. Everyone else is covering everything else. I'm covering this because it needs to be covered. It needs to be put in the annals of history. So I was just looking around for a job like as a goof, Bro, if you thought leftist cope about the election was bad, the cope about his radio career is wild.
I'm full-time. I'm just looking because I'm like, look, let's be prepared.
Aaron's talking about looking for a job the way Vito from The Sopranos was talking about getting caught in a gay club. Guys, it's a fucking joke. I'm here. Like, it's just a fucking joke.
And I'm glad I have a sales and marketing background because holy shit, like as shitty as the economy is, that is the one thing that is the one thing that everyone still needs. Jesus Christ. So I did that, and then I think we needed to miss today. I think we needed to take a loss today.
Guys, we needed to make no money today. It was the perfect thing for the universe or something.
Because it inspired... You know how I told you I've been being a chicken shit about, like, contacting the broadcasting company about what we've been talking about the last year or two?
Get ready for this. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt your bones. If anyone... trigger warning for anyone who has self-awareness. This is going to hurt your bones.
I got in touch with them today. And I've been too chicken shit to talk to him because of what's been going on lately.
What?
And I wrote to him. I got in touch. He's a busy guy. And he gets back to me today and he says, hey, I'm really sympathetic to what's going on with you. That really sucks, but it sounds like you're getting through it. Blah, 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 blah. And then he goes, you're still on our radar. You're still the guy. You're still going to do this.
Oh, I itch. I'm itching. I'm itching. Lucas, he doesn't understand what that means. That's what I'm saying. Dude, it's always a win for the toe. I saw that, like, I don't even like Aaron, and I was like, oh, stop doing this to yourself, man. This is literally what you say. Look, you know what's funny, right? When I got blacklisted from strip clubs, right? Which was a real complaint. That one of the complaints I took to court and lost. It's like a good old boy network. It's a small network of dudes in Tampa that own strip clubs, and I was locked out, right? The night I got my DUI, actually, there was a fist fight that resulted in because of a meeting like this. But I know I even knew back then, dude, Aaron, when I was younger than you, when I was like 30 years old, I understood that, like, hey man, yeah, I asked around, dude, I put in a good word, and yeah, if something comes up, dude, you're our guy. I know what that always meant. And I remember being, again, talking about the times when I was eating scoops of peanut butter to survive. Like, living at my ex-girlfriend's house, my car got repoed, I was still going through probation and shit. And yeah, I would call people like Tony Hernandez and guys that I knew in the business, and they'd be like, dude, trust me, man, as soon as something opens up, dude, I put in a good word. I'm batting for it. Dude, I'm going to bat for you is another thing they'll say. I'm going to bat for you, dude. You're our guy. It's one of those things that drove me to selling coke again, because I got to that point where I was like, ain't going to be no opportunities, and I got to pay these probation fees. Something's got to give. But it was just people going, dude, I'm batting for you. And back then, when you're eating scoops of peanut butter and you're broke and you're scared, you read the world a lot differently. You don't live in this protected world like Aaron lives. I could read that as, so no, there's no, literally, that means there's no shift in the next 48 hours that I can pick up. Not even a shitty day shift where I also bar back at a shitty club. Gotcha. Why do you think I had to start back at the bottom? I started back at Teasers. Look up Teasers in Tampa. I had to go back to Skin because they knew me. I had to work at some real shit places, but for a while it was calling people and then being like, what's up, man? And them going, dude, I just talked to the owner today. I said, fucking, man, this is our guy. You're our guy, dude. You know, listen, the minute something opens, I'm even asking friends over the fucking bridge, just in case. And you're like, all right, thanks, man. Aaron thinks that means he's got a job soon in radio.
And then he said something I've been hearing because of what's been going on lately. And I wrote to him. I got in touch. He's a busy guy. And he gets back to me today and he says, hey, I'm really sympathetic to what's going on with you. That really sucks, but it sounds like you're getting through it. Blah, 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 blah. And then he goes, you're still on our radar. You're still the guy. You're
still on our radar. You're still the guy. You're still our guy.
Still going to do this. And then he said something I've been hearing from literally everyone in every industry. This makes me so sad. And it actually made...
Oh, this is another thing. He's going to spin into... God, doesn't it suck how bad, like, this world doesn't have me in it? He's about to bring up another thing that, again, he doesn't... Like, Aaron can't read people, what they're trying to lay down. He's like, then he told me something that's so bad. He's about to talk about how the guy went on at length after saying, you're our guy, we're trying to get you in. But, man, the economy right now, marketing, you know, they're slashing budgets everywhere. He's trying to be nice and say, look, man, we'd love to get you in. You know, you're great. You know, you're my guy. But, you know, it's like they're slashing budgets. We're not making no money anywhere. You know, advertising money's down. Blah, 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 blah. And Aaron's taking all of this as like, I've got insider knowledge. Everything to Aaron's a positive. I need that energy. Aaron, if live streamers were fucking Highlanders, I would come to Minnesota and I'd fucking your head off with a fucking big Scottish Drew McIntyre sword. I want to absorb your powers. I would give anything to absorb your it's like pure, it's beautiful in a way. This innocent, naive, oh boy, things are coming up Millhouse attitude. Like because the thing is, like, I'll admit, right, I'm funny. I can be brilliant at times. I have contributed a lot of great shit to ROTC and my own shows. I've had great moments. I'm capable of real brilliant moments in the playoffs. But off the court, I have my problems. I'm one of those guys where you go, man, that guy would be a first ballot Hall of Famer, but off the court, he's unsure of himself. He hates himself. He crumbles in the playoffs. He starts doing drugs and drinking, right? Like, I know where I come up short, right? If I could have your just unbridled positivity, if I could just have a little bit of that, if I could get just, not all of it, but just an eyedropper, just one drop, like a doink. Like, if I could just take a little drop, 1 in 1 gajillion of your unearned confidence, and that waking up every day going, oh boy, today's gonna be the day for me. Like, if I could just have an ounce of that, I could take over the fucking world. I'd be the next Austrian painter, if you catch my drift. If I could just take all of everything I've got and just get that little, I would almost be willing to kill Aaron if I could. If it was like the show Preacher. Remember when you could just buy it like a little, you could sell off a little taste of your soul to this company, and then they'd sell it off to other people and all this weird shit. If I could just buy a little bit. Aaron, I'm admitting it. I'm jealous of you. I don't. Yeah, exactly. Triple N. In large doses, it's dangerous. I don't want to be like Aaron. I don't want all of it. Aaron's unearned confidence, positivity, and naivete, if they were made in a powdered form, it would be like fentanyl straight from China, uncut. Just a little bit too much, and you'll die. But like, I just want that 1 million watered down, you know what I mean, chemist perfect level of his I just need a little bit. I just need a little jolt of it every day. I just wanna, I wanna be so dumb that I can just go, man, dude, today's gonna be so great for me. Of that, it would fuel me. It's literally the only thing missing from my life. I've got everything else I want. Positivity and optimism are the only things now that I have, like, remember like in Star Trek when the ship was badly damaged and then they'd have to put all the power into the auxiliary systems. All my powers in my auxiliary systems. Everything, all the energy I have left in this world is just keeping me alive so I can keep doing shows, because I want to see how this all ends. But man, just to get restocked a little bit on just a little bit of that. You know, somebody said to me, you know, you're not my type, you're a really good friend. And I thought to myself, you know, if we're friends long enough, we could be together. Feels good. Went in for a job interview today. I said, that's great. You guys let me know when you're ready to have me start. And they said, you know, you're our guy, but, you know, we don't know if you're a good fit right now. And I said, you know what? Ooh, I'm not a good fit right now. I might be a good fit in the future. Sounds good. You know what I mean? Like, this is Aaron. It's like, you know what? That's a great idea. Let's do this. I want to be Aaron. I want to be Aaron. I want to be... You remember the movie Yes Man? I want to be a yes man. I'm trying to figure out... All right, so here's what we're going to do. Sorry, I was trying to get a head start doing this. I want to be like Aaron. I want to be optimistic. Let me pop this out. Shift for a pop. There we go. I want to pop it out. I want to pop it out. All right. Let's write let's write to the the Rumble ads team. I'm ready to turn over a new leaf, guys. I want to think like Aaron, because Aaron's a positive guy. Maybe he will end up back on in radio, right? So, all right. So I'm gonna write them up. We're gonna follow up. We're gonna fix this tonight, guys. Yes, man, coming back. We're gonna be positive tonight. I'm gonna write another email to the Google Ad Reads department and see if we can't ask for my live reads back. Pit Architect for 5. Yo, Mersh, fuck the election. The most important thing for the American people. Are you a tits or an ass guy? If you don't know I'm an ass guy, then you may not be a big Nightwave fan, to be honest. I feel like you're a little disappointing in not knowing that I'm obviously an ass guy. I've always been an ass guy. Why do you think FOMO is around? Because of her gigantic tits? Come on, dude. Grow up. What are we doing? Where's my fucking... So we're going to write to you, Google Ad Reads. I like this. Aaron's got the good idea. He's back in the radio business. I'm still in the Google Ad Read business. Now, what do I mean by that? They just said, right, you're our guy. Just right now, times are tough, but we're thinking about you. Well, Rumble said, and I quote, hey, follow-up question regarding ad reads. Greetings. It is I, the host of Nightwave Radio, Mersh. I'm currently hosting my show to a whopping 1,200 people thanks to your weird way of counting front page numbers. It's kind of awesome. Anyway, a while back I wrote to you guys about my inability to shill your totally high quality trademark symbol products on Rumble. I was told then that, quote, you will not be permitted to deliver live reads via studio at this time. As this was 10 days ago, depending on who you ask, this is absolutely a different time now, as depending on who you ask or how old they are, 10 days ago is totally a different time. How about at this time? Or am I allowed to sell? Oh no, hang on. This is absolutely a different time now, as depending on who you ask or how old they are, 10 days ago is totally a different time. How about at this time? Could I perhaps now be blessed with the ability to sell hang on, how about this? No, actually, let's do this. How about at this time? I would imagine that trying to push cheap Chinese-built solar generators and subpar coffee has been a bit harder to do now that Trump has become our God Emperor once again. But as I stressed in my prior emails, my audience are some of the stupidest you've ever met. They trust me with their children, and they trust me with their children, and They absolutely shouldn't. Imagine how many bags of imagine how many bags of subpar pea berry coffee I could dump on these idiots before it all goes bad. Sincerely. Mike. Positive. No, yeah, positive. Mike Sheely, host, Nightwave. Yeah. I deserve a fucking... Oh, fuck. I deserve a goddamn shot. You think they'll give us... Because it's a different time now. One could argue that 10 days isn't a significant amount of time. All right, there we go. I want to do this. Ready? All right, so follow-up recording ad reads. Greetings. It is I, the host of Nightwave Radio, Mersh. I am currently hosting my show to a whopping 1,200 people. Thanks to your weird way of counting front page numbers. It's kind of awesome. Anyway, a while back I wrote to you guys about my inability to shill your totally high quality products on Rumble. I was told then that, quote, you will not be permitted to deliver live reads via studio at this time. This is absolutely a different time now, as depending on who you ask or how old they are, 10 days ago is a totally different time. How about at this time? Some in your ed department could argue that 10 days isn't a significant amount of time, but I could also bring Neil deGrasse Tyson to your corporate offices and he would scientifically armbar and these colleagues of yours out into oblivion with facts. I would imagine that trying to push cheap Chinese-built solar generators has been a bit harder to do now that Trump has become our God Emperor once again. Hang on. Panic buying is down. But, as I stressed in our prior emails, my audience are some of the stupidest you've ever met. They trust me with their children, and they absolutely shouldn't. Imagine how many bags of subpar peaberry coffee I could dump on these idiots before it all goes bad. Oh, wait, hang on. Last chance. Last chance. Let's make some money together. I know you want to. Sincerely, positive, Mike Sheely, host of Nightwave Radio. Let's go. Boom! Wait, I gotta do the fucking... Sorry, I gotta put the creator there. Recipients is... support at getedshelp.com. That's what I had to send it to. Support at getedhelp. There we go. Boom. See that, Aaron? We are just both positive guys, dude. Positive guys.
Made me believe in the election tomorrow. You know how cynical I've been and how shitty I've been about it? It actually made me believe in the election. He said, this is the worst year in all of radio I've been in. This is the worst year for the business. And it sucks because everyone I talk to in any business says the same thing. They say these last 2 years have been the worst in my history in the business. And you're just like, fuck. So when we got to talking about that, and I laid down an idea. I laid down a path that I think we could end up going for. So finding out that going back and getting my number one spot back is still on the table, that this didn't kill it. Oh, I got so happy about it, man. I was so... he's
the door-to-door salesman coming home lying to his wife. We're killing it, hon. Oh my God, I sold so many vacuums today. You have no idea. You have no idea, honey, how good we're doing. We're killing it. Instant ace for 10. I don't think Virgie is a good representation of the rest of your audience. Shit's got me audibly laughing at work. Thank you. What are you doing, little mans? Little mans. Sorry, I got a little mans in the house. Little mans. He's a little mans. We're making fun of Aaron, and then we're gonna get out of here. We're actually gonna raid Scampoli now. What are you doing, little butthole mans? Let's just go raid Scampoli. Let's finish this making fun of Aaron.
Because and
again, you guys tonight suck dick. You didn't donate a lot of money, so at least go give Scampoli a few bucks.
That I can stop begging. YouTube and Rumble and all that can be just a simulcast that we do of the radio show. I'd die for that, man. And then you guys could still watch the show. Pakistan would like it better. I'm really excited for that. And look, things in radio, when things are going well, move like a glacier.
When they're going good.
But I want my fucking spot back, and I want it bad. Nobody ever beat me. I was undefeated. I had to leave it.
This is so sad. It's so sad. You know what's funny, man? I remember I worked in radio during its like dying days, and this was 15 years ago. And I always wanted to be in it, so it meant a little... Same thing with stand-up. It meant a little something at first when I got into it. But once you realize what it is, it's like so gay when people get that into it. And you're like, ew. The only thing that should be real are the money and the miles, but...
Sucked. And I want to go get it back. And if I went back today, I'd have it back in 6 to 12 months.
He thinks that. He really believes this. Why? This is why I think this guy might... He could. Once the reality it's Whiplash, man, when reality snaps back and you're stuck in a place where, holy shit, you got to reconcile years of lying to yourself with what it really was. And stronger men have called it a day. Let's check in on our boy. Let's get out of here tonight. Thank you to everybody who donated. You guys are fucking amazing. You guys are tight as shit if you donated. If you didn't donate, you suck dick. We didn't even make that much, so really Tiggernet carried the whole team. We had one more come in right here at the last minute. $20. Thank you so much from Burning Freeman. $20, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That brings us to $175. We did okay. Didn't quite get to the $300 level. Right, shut up. Okay. Boom, bang, bong, boom. Bang, boom, bang, bong, boom, bang. Bro, we got at least... We literally got... I'm trying to do the math right now. If we're doing basic subs... Like 10 more Patreon members. Yo, let's fucking go, dude. I'm loving this, dude. By the way, we... I guess I don't need to be... cute, right? I don't need to be coy about it, right? Like, we don't have a contract with Rumble anymore, and our contract with Rumble was a contract with Rumble and locals. Oklahoma City Thunder are within 3 points now. God damn it. If the Thunder... Please, Oklahoma City, pull this out. For the love of fuck. Ooh. Anyway, things will come out in time. But as I promised Royce, for the time being, I'm cool as a cucumber. That's the new era that I keep pushing. I keep insisting so that Royce and Siraj and all the folks over there on the Rumble side, and then Royce and our producers, everybody, so everybody can be calm and know that I've been very cool. You guys may have noticed in the past couple of weeks, since the contract's up, I've been cool as a cucumber. So that's going to be my philosophy. But I will say that there's some good and bad blood on both sides, and some things that need to be sorted out. That being said, it feels real good sometimes to get, in my opinion, I don't want to say cast aside. I was going to say a different thing, but I want to be very careful about how I phrase this. To have a company that we put so much energy, time, effort, and love into, and to be treated the way I feel we were treated and to be cast aside, it feels really nice to see the Patreon come alive again. It does. Now, in addition to the Patreon coming alive, we got 21 new signups on locals. Well, that was the last I checked. I mean, what was the final tally today? No, it was more than that. I'm sorry. Oh, it was more than that. Okay. Because it was, 19 and 2. But now I just checked it again. It's actually now 21 new monthly subscribers, 3 new annual subscribers over on the local side. And it feels nice. It feels nice to be constantly treated like two schmucks to be put on the fucking pay no mind list. And to now see the numbers going up in a way that it's almost borderline insulting, frankly, for the way we were treated. It's so funny to know that we built it up to the point where now we're not under contract. So now we're open to doing whatever we want again. So now we immediately went right back to Patreon and said, hey, we're back. And it feels really nice to see that, by the way, and I don't care. Like, I honestly don't care if it comes to whether it's, Claudio or Chris or any of the dev people. I don't know who it is at Rumble or locals that had a hard-on for us. And by us, I mean me from day one. But now it doesn't fucking matter, does it? Because if somebody wants to pay the fucking light bill at our overpriced properties in fucking our horribly conceived, very overpriced, and horribly located facilities in Sarasota, somebody's got to keep the lights on. And it just feels nice to not, now we're not even contractually obligated to say anything nice. I'm going to hold back on saying anything shitty because, well, there's just time for that later. Y'all look like like fucking I'm cool as a cucumber. Phoenix Suns beat the Heat. If the Thunder can't beat the Nuggets, I'm going to be furious.
Better be taken off, because if you can be
down by 2.
The President of the United States, then you should not be prevented from employment in this country.
Sacramento made a comeback. OKC, it's up to you, boys.
Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart were a tag team in '99. Wait, what?
You believe that?
Gino?
Gino watches MLW. He never saw
Go
the
show love
Attitude Era.
tonight.
What's wrong with you, Gino? To see Jake Roberts buried behind demolition. Now there's no.
Everyone go send your
You have
goodbyes.
Andre the
Show
Giant
your
all
love.
the way on page 6 after Jimmy
Say farewell,
Snuka, the
guys.
murderer.
Tomorrow
Red
we'll be back with a
Brewster
full
before
lineup of
Jimmy
shows.
Snuka.
10 a.m.
Bad
Day
News
Wave,
Brown,
4 to
Bret
6
Hart,
Revenge of the Sis.
Rockers,
Everyone who
Gino.
signed up.
Just these Rockers cards going to be worth a lot, Jim.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Everyone who signed up for the Patreon and the locals today, you guys are fucking legends. Please, let's grow that show. That show will not survive the coming shit. This shit coming. But don't worry, I'm being cool as a cucumber about it.
Because of Danny Richardson.
Take care, be well. I
Sean
love you.
Mooney,
I'm going to go watch
Jesse
the internet. You guys
Ventura.
watch the skies.
Freddie Blassie, where's Pat Patterson? Virgil, Bobby Heenan. Look at this collection here. Paul Roma, Sensational Sherry, Rugged Ronnie Garvin. Jim, do you ever miss these times when wrestling was watchable?
I kind of miss these days. I miss the simple days of wrestling.
Boom, bang, bong, boom, bang.
Turns to stone. Everything I told.